All right, guys, here we go. The map is Daybreak, and right now we have our second player for Prime today. His job is to win 2 games, bring the match home for his team. Can he do it? It is BboongBboong. And in the top right part of the map, in the red, we have from TeamLiquid.net getting their first win, possibly starting the comeback that they need. It is Liquid TaeJa.
That's right, and I think I said it was the 5th game of Prime versus TaeJa at the beginning. I just don't speak coherent English anymore.
It may end up being Prime versus TaeJa, who knows, because he's the only one that's been able to take a game off them so far. So,
but that's good, though.
Possibly prophetic words from Kevin there.
Ooh.
Who knows?
Well, TaeJa certainly got his work cut out for him if he wants to get to that point. You mentioned BboongBboong, guy we always see in Team League situations for Prime, but you mentioned the strength of the players that they still have on the roster. You know, I mean, Prime for a long time used to kind of be a one-trick pony, and then it was kind of a one-trick pony as Marine King plus, hey, we can kill a lot of Terrans with Creator.
It was a 2-trick pony.
Yeah, then it became a 2-trick pony.
That's right.
But now you have players like BboongBboong's really solid. You have Ghost King in there. You have 3 Code-S quality players. Yeah, I mean,
how did I forget Beyond? I feel bad about that. Apparently he is going by Beyond again now.
He is going by Beyond again.
Yeah. Well, there you go.
All right.
I never liked the name Ghost King, actually. He's always going to be Beyond to me.
He's just always going to be a troll to me, but...
that's what makes him great, man. I mean, he's got the awesomest... He's got such cool builds. I mean, and keep in mind, Marine King keeps saying that Beyond is a better player than he is. So, while I disagree with that, I do enjoy watching Beyond. Oh, and looks like they're using the original version of this map, which does have the 5 mineral patch 1 gas expansion, or 6 rather mineral patch 1 gas expansion.
That's right, and Rich Vespian guys are at that, so we'll see if that actually shapes what they end up doing.
Interesting.
But, that being said, yeah, looks like it's still tournament ready though. Neutral supply depot's down.
BboongBboong going for a little bit earlier gas than we've been seeing lately, and this totally fits his style too. BboongBboong definitely the type of player that wants to get in there and do damage early, and how he is going to do it is probably what we've seen a lot of Zerg players do lately. They get about 30-ish speedlings fairly early on in the game. They just kind of cut a round of drones, and they try to take advantage of the fact that a lot of Terran players are going to only have a couple Marines and maybe a couple Hellions out early on. Oh, and look at this. Is Hero going for that reactored Hellion opening? It sure looks like it.
Let's see here,
or maybe, yeah, there's the gas. So I think at some point we are going to see some reactored Hellions from TaeJa. I said Hero, but I meant TaeJa.
Yes. I was picking up what you're putting down.
Right. Okay,
it's
good.
Okay.
I knew you'd understand. Yeah,
I mean, got your back.
So here's the thing. I mean, here's why what BboongBboong is doing has the potential to work so well. Now, TaeJa does scout this, so he may choose to take advantage of that and play it a little bit more defensive. But BboongBboong, he actually pulled... Did he pull guys off gas? No, he didn't. Okay, he pulled them off right at 100. Never mind.
Yes.
So how this works is that oftentimes in standard Terran versus Zerg openings, they used to go reactored Hellions until recently. When you go reactored Hellions, in traditional timings, you usually have 2 to 3 Marines out and then about 2 Hellions when those Zerglings show up. And a lot of times, that's not enough, even with a bunker sometimes. If that bunker is kind of out in the open in the front, like a lot of people used to build it there, it's not enough to hold off all those Zerglings. You have to lift your command center to the natural, go back to your main, and suddenly you're way behind. So that's what BboongBboong.Prime is probably going to try to do, unless he's planning on some sort of like high economy Baneling all in or something like that. It's probably just going to try to shut Hero or TaeJa down. I don't know why I keep saying Hero, but
yeah.
But now TaeJa's going to have to watch out for that.
Yes, and TaeJa did the right thing, though. He gets in, scouts a gas, decides to go double gas himself and make sure he's not going to go for a super over-aggressive three command centers. We've seen his teammate Marine King, actually, and then in the match versus Acer, he was the first person to come in. Really got punished for doing things like that because, you know, Marine King, incredible player, one of the very best in the world, can sometimes fall into the trap of, like, I am just better than everyone else, and no matter what I do, I'll just win. So...
Oh, there we go. 20 speedlings on the way for BboongBboong. So, TaeJa, he needs a bunker. He actually needs a bunker right now. He's not building one, though. Normally, you see bunkers going up kind of just to the left of the command center at the low ground. He is going for Banshees, but Banshees aren't very good at handling Zergling aggression. They killed him so slowly.
That's right. It just takes a long time for them to eventually go down.
Out of curiosity, sorry, how many lings are there out there? I'm just curious what the total number is.
28.
28, yep. It's always around 30 every time with this.
All right, well, here comes BboongBboong, and TaeJa's going to have to pick up. And unfortunately, he's going to lose a few SCVs here. We'll try to paint some of these into a corner so we can do some additional damage, but even that is not good enough, and TaeJa is going to have to lift the orbital command.
Yep, there we go. So, just kind of like I was talking about, this is something a lot of Zergs have found that they can do, really slow Terran down. by making them not able to really use their second base. So now BboongBboong, he can literally just sit there and kind of wait. And even, yeah, we see TaeJa moving out right now. He can still get a decent surround if he wants to. And now the SCVs are kind of trapped outside. Oh, BboongBboong though. Oh, he messed that one up.
Yep, unfortunately for him now, he's
still got a meal.
All of his Zerglings, yeah, does lose the rest though, so could have been a lot better.
Yep. Miscontrolled that a little bit. You normally want to chase the Hellions back up the ramp and then go for the SCVs that they brought down. So it went okay. He did delay the command center from doing any sort of useful mining for a while, and I like that TaeJa's actually going for that third command center because he knows that after BboongBboong does what he does, he's going to be droning a little bit. He's probably not going to continue to be aggressive, so he can go ahead and take that third.
That's right. And if BboongBboong decides not to continue droning, which we see him making a few more links now, he's going to have 20 here in just a second, then it's really going to set his economy back and he'll lose a lot of the advantage he gains with the initial damage. But we do have a Banshee done. It does have Cloak, and importantly, no Spore Crawlers are up yet.
Not just yet. Yeah, I don't think he knows that there are going to be Banshees on the way.
There we go.
Yep. Okay, there we go. There are Spores. So he did kind of get a whiff of it, I guess. But here comes the Banshee. He's going to have to rely on Queens for a little while, so this could be an advantage. Yeah, I think going after Queens is definitely the best option in this case.
Yeah, that's right. Two more are popping up here, but he will be able to limit their numbers pretty well. It looks like these Spore Crawlers are struggling to get up. They will finish here in just a second. Not enough for a transfusion either. Oh, this is a really good spot for this Banshee. I think that's out of detection range right now.
It certainly looks that way, and he's killing a lot of drones here, actually.
Yeah.
Or not. Never mind. He's been firing at the Queens. I thought he was killing drones that whole time, but nope. Nope, he's not yet. Gets another Queen almost. Oh, within range of that Spore Crawler. Got to be careful there.
That's right, but he has a little sweet spot here he can play around with. Looks like another one sitting over at the top as well. One of the Spore Crawlers is trying to run away. This Banshee has gotten itself 3 kills already. TaeJa really needs to move that to the back, though, soon.
Oh, the Spore Crawler doing damage to that Banshee. Cloaking will not help you, I'm sorry.
That's right, but he does finally find that sweet spot at the back. That Banshee goes down, but this one now is going to be able to get a little more damage done.
Yeah, 5 kills, 6 kills, not bad. Not bad at all, and so I'm wondering, what is TaeJa making right now? What do we have on the production queue for him? Okay, so he is going bio out of this.
That's right. Double engineering base just finishing up, and a little bit quicker to that Tech Lab factory this go around, so a little bit heavier on the siege tanks when he eventually saves up the money.
Yep. And that's okay. I mean, when you do damage like that, sometimes Zerg is tempted to attack, so you want to have the siege tanks just in case. And you can also do some very normal, Marine timings out there. Obviously, combat shields and +1 are going to be done around the same time. He's going to have some medevacs, and if he chooses to, maybe a siege tank or two. Doesn't really need them at this point to do this push, but he needs to micro those Hellions.
Yeah, he does. So, and actually is able to ward away the Zerglings. So nice job there by TaeJa, and that gives him a pretty good advantage. Banshee sitting over the watchtower now, and he will be able to pick off a lot of the attacking, well, a lot of small units that try and take control of that Zelnaga tower, I should say.
Yeah, Ling's coming in to try to do some damage, and TaeJa actually doesn't have a lot at home to defend against this. Gonna lose some mining time again with this. Oh, and he traps a good amount of SCVs.
That's right, so a lot of SCVs are trapped. We'll see how many he can actually kill here. The Zerglings are all going to die, but look at how many workers were killed out of that.
No kidding. What's the workers lost tab looking at right now? 15. That is not as much as I expected there to be, honestly, but
it does make a 21 worker deficit now. They were 51 to 51 just a second ago. It's now 47 to 68. So, and you need that advantage. Oh, but there's not a lot on the field. 23 Lings, that is it. If TaeJa can move these units back, he's actually going to be in a pretty good position. Does Stim, moves back, decides to get out of there, actually.
The medevac getting so low. Whoa. Whoa, one hit away. That was lucky.
Yeah, no kidding.
That was a little bit of a tense situation here. Now the Hellions trying to take advantage of the Queens being out of position, coming into the mineral line.
That's right, and these drones not getting out of there, and the Hellions are actually in a really good spot, not taking a lot of damage at all from those Zerglings. So well done. They're going to be able to inflict some economic damage as well if they want.
TaeJa not really controlling the Hellions, though, because he's moving back into the third base location. He's got BboongBboong running back and forth. BboongBboong not prepared, and he loses the hatchery.
That's right. So more workers trying to run away there. A few may go down. Nice job just transfusing these Queens over and over again. Uses a lot of their energy, though.
Yeah, I mean, BboongBboong, though, I feel like he's kind of falling apart a little bit here. He doesn't have his third hatchery anymore. He's not really been able to do a lot of damage to TaeJa beyond just the initial little bit that he did with the Zerglings.
That's right, and BboongBboong's really not in a good spot. This Banshee has such a good position to just continue DPSing down these units and pick off Banelings before they're able to make their way in. Oh, that's huge amounts of damage. There's GG. TaeJa takes a second game in a row. Liquid now just down to 1 game.
Wow, Team Liquid indeed making